The Oracle of Luna is a podcast with me, Bridget Engels, as your host. Here we have conversations with real live, present-day goddesses who are actively and courageously doing their magical work in the world. Each episode is a bewitching journey with relevant discussions on topics such as Wiccan pagan spirituality, writing, culture, magical practices, art, ritual, and the craft in its many forms. Greetings and welcome to the Oracle of Luna podcast with me, Bridget Engels. Today I'd like to take you on a guided meditation journey with the goddess Aine. This guided meditation, as well as many others, are available in my first and second books, The Oracle of Luna, Meditations with the Moon Goddess, Volume 1 and 2. They are also available in audiobook format. Aine is a very ancient and powerful goddess of sovereignty in Ireland. She was a fertility goddess and a queen of the fairies, as well as a sun goddess and moon goddess, which makes Aine one of the best goddesses to invoke during summer. Litha, as well as Lughnasahd, are her two main festivals. The influence of Fae magic is the best time of the year to catch a glimpse of them and their world. Call upon Aine's bright magic and personality, which lends itself well to powerful magical work. Call upon Aine for protection, fertility, and manifesting abundance and prosperity. Allow her to visit you during summer and bless your home. If you're casting during Litha or Lughnasahd, feel free to invoke Aine's beautiful guidance. Topics such as love, fertility, Fae magic, protection for women and animals are enhanced during this time. So sit back, relax, and take a journey with Aine. Get comfortable. Release all your cares and concerns of the day and gently go within. Ground and center with feet on the floor and palms facing upward. Close your eyes and relax. We are going on a journey. On the count of 1, 2, 3. Now see yourself walking on the hillside on a midsummer's warm night. You approach a massive tree with a doorway that has a night sky and twinkling stars beneath a grassy hill. There's a spiral labyrinth carved above the entrance into this portal. You step inside. All is dark except for the crackling bonfire inside, and you see the faces of women light up, sitting around the circle of the fire. You drop your bundle of earthly possessions and sit in circle with the other women. They smile and welcome you. Footsteps approach the bonfire ring now. You look up and see a very small, dark woman with stout brown arms and legs and liquid black eyes that stare off into the distance. She comes from the other world of the She, the ancient shining ones. When she gets close to the fire, she reaches in her waist bag and throws a handful of herbs on the fire that rise in a plume of smoke over the circle of women. We all inhale deeply and start to feel a bit heady and altered. The she-woman beckons us to follow her now with a wave of her arms. The fire dies down now as if on cue, and we all rise onto our feet and follow the she-guide as she walks forward with a staff of crystals that illuminate our path through this underworld passageway. You and your sisters follow this woman, feeling the altered state between bliss and confusing openness. As we now enter a dark forest with pools of water, illuminated by fairy orbs floating above and glowing in the dark night. We are in an otherworld under the hill that is ancient and strange. Magic is afoot, and this is the night when the Fae are most alive. The pathway winds around the fairy pools and opens up to reveal a small sacred lake that shines with the full moon overhead. Our guide raises her right arm up suddenly for us to stop. You hear the laughter of women and splashing water. Looking out from the edge of the lake, you can see 3 women frolicking near the lake shore in a carefree and joyous manner. You notice that 3 horses wait for them tied to a tree near the shore. One of these women now wades from the water towards the shore and puts on a yellow gown, and then the other 2 women also walk to the shore and pick up their gowns of blue and green, and they climb atop their horses and click the sides of their horses gently. They ride off into the night towards a hill that is lit by torches at the top. You see that there is a procession of lights winding up the top of this hill. What carries the lights up the hill are small creatures of varying wings, colors, and animal features. You notice that your sisters in front of you are shrinking, and you too feel yourself growing so small. You feel as if you have been here before in another lifetime. The air smells of sweet honeysuckle and rose. You hear the slow drum beats now as your sisters and you catch up to the fairy beings that wind up to the top of the hill. Some are crawling on legs. Some are flying with their orbs and many lanterns. You are seeing a swirl of dancing wings, painted faces, and some are half human and half animal. You are also fairy and have effervescent wings on your back. You and your sisters finally reach the top of the hill that is ringed with torchlight under the beaming full summer moon. In the center of the circle is a bonfire with a very tall woman in her yellow dress smiling and arms outstretched above her to the moon. The drums and chanting rise to a high pitch. Bring us the sun and bring us the moon, Anya, Anya, Anya. Bring us the sun and bring us the moon, Anya, Anya, Anya. The tall woman's long reddish golden hair glows with a crown of stars. She has a powerful aura spinning around her, and she seems to be growing bigger. She steps towards the bonfire that smells of dragon blood and herb smoke. She throws more herbs onto the fire that are offered to her from the other 2 women in a silver bowl. The sparks and smoke rise up into the night sky, and the hundreds of fairy folk fly up, dance, and stomp around close to the fire with an ecstasy and swirling manner, singing in their magical voices, Aine, Aine, Summer Queen, purify us and heal us. The tall woman in the yellow gown now speaks. I am Aine, and we are the people of Nok Aine. Our realm is here under the earth, and tonight we are between the worlds. But tomorrow we arise to walk with the sun and the moon in the realm of humans. Aine now steps closer to the fire. Her gaze is otherworldly and trance-like. She raises her arms to the full moon and draws down a glistening lunar cord of power over the entire hilltop. She speaks. Light before us, light behind us, light above us, light below us, light within us. Aine lowers her arms now, and a glistening dust falls over the dancing fairies and orbs of light that float upwards into the sky now. You feel a prickly sensation through your body. Aine gratefully steps around the circle and arrives in front of you. Her long, flowing golden red hair swirls around her head like rays of energies. Her yellow gown becomes a pulsating and flowing multicolored robe. You look into her emerald eyes that sparkle with gold. She steps into your body, and you feel your uniqueness. But somehow Aine has merged with you. Feel her powerful energy embodied within you. Visualize in your mind's eye Aine pulling a full ball of solar energy from your solar plexus. Let this warm energy circulate around your body now until you feel yourself radiating as a body of light. You feel vibrant, divine, and powerful. Let that light emanate outwards and shine into any intentions, goals for your change and your growth. Aine is always near you and guiding you in whatever risks, leaps of faith, aspirations, and goals that seem overwhelming. You can now call on her. Take a few minutes and feel her divine light within you. After a while, you notice Aine is not in your body anymore. You are sitting around the crackling bonfire in circle again with your sisters under the full moon, and the stars twinkle and shine in the indigo blue June sky. You are once again in your regular body self, here in the portal of the underworld where you began your journey. You feel the eternal magic of your journey with Aine, the ancient she, and the fairy folk this night. Let the blessings of this summer solstice night stay with you. Know that you are a goddess of light that connects eternally with the sun and the moon. Call upon Aine to claim your true power and abundance. Thank her for her blessings and her wisdom. Now, slowly wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Wink your right eye and give a tug to your left earlobe. And on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, come back to present time and place. Blessed be. Bring us the sun and bring us the moon. Aine, Aine, Aine. Bring us the sun and bring us the moon. Aine, Aine, Aine. I hope you enjoyed this conversation. And if you did, please consider supporting my podcast via PayPal on my PayPal.me/Oracle of Luna podcast. The link is in the show notes. And also feel free to share the magic of my podcast with others. Thank you, and blessed be.